Morning, everybody. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. As always, if you like content like this, please drop a like. Please subscribe to the channel. We try and bring you a video at least every day, every second day of a either very poorly played warship or just some World of Warships. Talking World of Warships, today we're featuring the Dunkerque. Dunkerque. Alright, a little bit of history as we watch my friend Louise here loading into the match. The Dunkerque was not a paper ship, it was actually a proper ship. She was the lead ship of the Dunkerque class of battleships built for the French Navy in the 1930s. The class also included the Strasbourg. The two ships were the first capital ships to be built by the French Navy after World War I. The planned Normandy and Lyon classes had been cancelled at the outbreak of war, and the budgetary problems prevented the French from building new battleships in the decade after the war. So obviously in-game we can play the Normandy and the Lyon classes. So the real Dunkerque was laid down in December 1932 and launched in October 1935. And she was fully completed in May 1937. She was armed with a main battery of 8 330mm guns arranged in 2 quadruple gun turrets and had a top speed of 29.5 knots. Right, so in World of Warships, she is actually seen as a battle cruiser, but she's got a classification as a battleship. And Dunkerque went on sale for the first time in 22 August 2016 on the North American servers and 28 August 2016 on the EU servers. So it is a premium tier 6, and yeah, let's see what Lake Louise played here. So with the history lesson out of the way, let's have a look at how he plays Dunkerque. He scores a Citadel on a Pensacola. That went broadside to him. So, Dunkerque has been a ship that I've thought about getting quite a few times. Premium ship. But always due to budgetary concerns, never actually bit the bullet. I should probably buy it. There's so many ships, so little money. And Louise scores 2 more Citadels for 20,000 on that Pensacola, and Viper 511 in his division gets the first blood. I played with Viper a little bit. He was in the division that was with the Monahan video that I had yesterday. We're busy grinding his Bjorni. See Louise try and lob the shells at the other Pensacola just over the mountaintop there. Flat arcs, very fast, speedy boat, and unfortunately a bunch of overpens on that Pensacola there. And it's difficult to get an angle on something here because they're all bloody hiding behind islands. It does look, as I take a sip of my coffee, does look if that Pensacola is going to come out and show a full broadside to a battleship with 8 guns trained at him. And another Citadel, and that secures Louise the kill while he's capturing the capture point. Iron Duke there is reversing as Louise tries and switches the guns over to him. He's also beautifully broadside. Oh man, 4 overpins. And there's the Omaha tickling. Yeah, his tickle is unfortunately resetting the cap every time. And it's in one of those situations where once the Iron Duke goes down, a Congo is moving out. He's just annoying enough that you who does little enough damage that you ignore him, but he's annoying enough that you kind of want to shoot at him. Broadside Koenig, though, not Congo. Oh, Louise was robbed. And unfortunately, the dispersion is bad. And you'll see here, 2 fires on Louise, and he doesn't even bother putting those out. Now, we've seen too many players put out 1 fire on a battleship. Oh my god, I'm burning! Louise just pops a repair party just to pull back that little bit of damage there. Because you never know what the Koenig will incapacitate, as he gets 6 penetrations for 12,000. Don't worry, Mr. Omaha, we'll get to you in a second.
Set a smoke screen.
And Louise asks for a smoke screen as he finally turns his turrets towards the Omaha, which is incredibly annoying as the Congo takes care of the Koenig. He gets a Citadel on the Omaha, and the Omaha is suddenly regretting his life choices. Should I have really shot at that Dunkerque and annoyed him? Now, shout out to my clanmate, Dementia, who I regularly play with, fellow South African. He pronounces the Dunkerque as Dunkerque. Come on, Dementia, you knew I was going to bring that in. See, Omaha players, that's why you don't piss off battleships. Another Citadel and it explodes. There's Visby here. Visby needs to explode it, and he's in a knife fight with a Farragut. Viper in the Bajorni manages to kill Visby. And there's still Arizona going there. And there's a beautiful smokescreen from the Farragut. So, Louise is quickly capturing the capture point here. Unfortunately, he slips out. That's a terrible joke, he slips out. That's how the capture point works. If your bridge is ahead of 2 of the buoys, drifting in the water, then you're capturing. If your bridge is... if the buoys is in front of your bridge, then you're not. If they're behind, you're in the capture point. So he lets the Farragut deal and some damage to the Koenig over there. Something smacks the Koenig quite hard. And the Koenig has decided that he is backing up nose in. And at this stage of the game, that is pretty much the best he can do. As you can see, he ricocheted badly off it. Arizona is coming broadside. Oof, 11,500 off the Arizona. Louise's team has 3 of the capture points and they are ahead by 4 kills. It's pretty much certainty to say that they've got good control of this map. The Koenig dies and now it's just the Arizona. Wow, 5 overpens on the broadside Arizona. That is just, he got robbed. Ooh, look what emerges from the smoke. It is, if I remember correctly, it's either Tier 5 or 6. Italian cruiser, the Montecucci as we call it. The Montecucci or something. When we call it a Montecucci, I have it. Ow, 6 more overpens on a broadside ship. You were robbed, but you were robbed. Unfortunately, quite a few shells going out at the Montecucci there, and he's not going to survive much longer. Viper and the Bajoni manages to take out Monte. And there was only 3 ships remaining. That Arizona, a Devonshire, and a Congo. And that Arizona is not surviving. Omaha burns down the Arizona. Broadside Congo. Let's see. Does RNG favor him? What? 3 more overpens? Are you kidding me? And Louis uses his last repair party, gets a little bit of HP back, because the Congo is a formidable opponent. Boom. We knew that was happening. Everybody could see that happening. Put Devonshire broadside to a Dunkerque. He was not surviving. As Louise is now in the last red cap points or red cap zone. And he notices the Congo's turrets aren't even turned at him. Ooh, Citadel for nearly 14,000 damage there. And the cap points run out before he can finish off the Congo. And let's look at the after stats. 125,000 damage, 3 kills, Confederate, high caliber. Louise, thank you for sending this textbook Dunkirk playthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody has a fantastic week further. Take care, stay safe, cheers.